Okay, we got a lot of breaking news today, so I'm gonna make a long video. So stay tuned as I give you the latest updates. Russia cuts gas flow to Europe, intensifying fears it is weaponizing fuel. Yes, now there's only about 20% of gas that's flowing through the pipeline, and everybody's worried about the winter over in Europe. Not only did they cut the gas to Europe, but they also withdrew from the International Space Station, saying they'll be out by 2024. United States officials grow more concerned about potential action by China on Taiwan. The Biden administration is watching for any moves by China to close off the Taiwan Strait, and they would prefer that Nancy Pelosi cancel her trip. Yeah, things between the United States and China are heating up fast. But at the same time, there's kind of bipartisan support for it. Even Mike Pompeo said, "Nancy, I'll go with you." Trump's allies back Pelosi's proposed visit to Taiwan. Interesting. The Biden administration is working behind the scenes to convince Pelosi of the risk of traveling to Taiwan. They already said they would shoot down her jet or put up a blockade or a no-fly zone. As they're now saying Taiwan visit by Nancy Pelosi risks sparking a US-PLA conflict, Army watchers warn. Chinese Defense Ministry says PLA will not turn a blind eye to Pelosi's visit. Are you ready for this one? Germany warns Putin is waging war against the EU. Without giving further details, German President Frank-Walter warned Putin that the war is not just against Ukraine, but also the EU. U.S.-Ukrainian defense chiefs discuss more deliveries of HIMARS systems. At this point, we're just watching the build-up. Pentagon calls out China's military threats as Taiwan tensions worsen, as they're warning of direct, aggressive, and unsafe behavior by China against the United States and partner military forces in the skies of the South China Sea. Now that's interesting. A Buddhist leader calls on states to commit to no first use of nuclear weapons. He called on the 5 nuclear weapon states to declare that they will never be the first to use nuclear weapons in a conflict, the principle of no first use. He said today the risk that nuclear weapons will still be used is at its highest level since the Cold War. So out of 60 years, we're at the highest chance. That's insane. Erdogan to meet Putin again as Turkey threatens to block NATO expansion. Yeah, Turkey seems like they're going to be the wild card. South Korea's kill chain plan could trigger nuclear war with North Korea, experts warn. Kill chain strategy could be the most possible route to the nuclear war with North Korea, experts have warned. Why is everyone talking about nuclear war? Actually, I don't like all the talk about war either. NATO told to take nuclear weapons off the table in worrying bid to outsmart Putin. NATO has been warned to forswear nuclear weapons, using the alliance steel nerves to navigate Vladimir Putin's nuclear threats. And Chinese troops are heading into Russia ahead of Moscow's army games, which will be held in eastern Russia. They kind of got us surrounded.